Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Okay, so I'm live. I'm still amazed by the fact that I can go live on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. I can go live on all three, and it's amazing. So, well, today's it's going to be another special live stream. So I want to say Facebook Live, but it's not true because I'm on three different things. So it's a live stream. So I'm really excited. So it's gonna be exciting. And if you're here and if you've seen me before, I've seen some of my videos before, say hi, wave, so I know you're watching, you are enjoying it. So it's good fun. So let's have a conversation as we go along. Oh, hey, Swapna, hi, thanks for joining in. Fantastic. Hi, Prashant, hi. Well, this is funny. I'm really enjoying this. I'm getting I'm getting pings from Instagram. I'm getting pings from Facebook. I'm getting pings. I'm yet to get some comments on YouTube yet. So I'm going live on three platforms. I'm really loving it. So when you watch this morning's video about goals and how goals are like your fingerprint of your life, fingerprint of your identity. So similarly, how you are unique. You have to be unique. You're born unique. Your fingerprints are unique. And when that's unique, your goals have to be unique as well. I made a beautiful video early this morning, so I would recommend you to go and watch them. It's in the live stream. I'll add them in the comment section, link to the YouTube in this comment section later on. Is that every goal you set has to be unique to yourself. Only when you do that, you get to achieve it. If you're copying somebody else's goal and saying, okay, I want to do that. Okay, that I like that goal. Okay, so when I do that, and what happens is it's somebody else's goal. You will never ever get it. So Apna, thank you. This is my win t-shirt. This is my win t-shirt. It's amazing. Well, that's based on art of winning. Oh yeah, this is the camera. This is art of winning. Well, so yes. So coming back, so your goals has to be yours, your fingerprint. So when it's like it's like your DNA. Now that's covered. Now what happens when you're going along with your goal? Like, when you're on this process in this journey of achieving in this goal, what happens? What happens to me is that what I've observed is when I'm on the path, when I build momentum, because trust me, when there's a new goal, there's always some energy, there's always some lack of momentum to get the goal, to get the process moving. It's always a gradient, right? So it takes some small steps, baby steps, and then it goes all the way up. So when the initial stages, when the more energy is put in to get the project moving, or the books written. So when I wrote my third and fourth book in January and February, I wrote two books in 3 weeks. So the momentum had to be built up. And when I build up the momentum, what I always found in the past is it would break, and it would take me months to get back, or sometimes weeks, or worst case, it would take years. So the reason why I've identified why there's a break in the pattern is because there's two reasons. One is that the goal I had taken on as my own is not mine, is somebody else's. That means I've copied somebody else's goal. Taking that it's my goal, because it's not. So hence, no matter where I started off, the goal, no matter how much I struggled, I couldn't achieve the goal. So that's one. The second is that I stopped being with people who made me be myself. So when I would go out and be with friends, when I go out and be with relatives, when I would go out and meet before with the networking event, I was hiding myself, or I wouldn't be allowed to be myself. So either one way, where I would hide myself, or somebody would hide me, or they would never get an opportunity to present myself, or I wouldn't be validated. So those situations would drain my energy, because of which I would have to come back and drain, I would have to come back and build the momentum up again. Hence, so when you're on your goal, when you're setting off, so what I would recommend is that go back to the goal you've been working really hard for years, and you haven't really achieved it. The only way to do that is simply to look at where you have started off, and at that point where you broke the momentum, where you broke the pattern, where you had enough energy, and suddenly one weekend or one holiday or one project stopped you. And that is where the clue is, to go and relive that moment, find out what is happening, why you stopped being yourself, why you stopped the project. Then you will know what is the real reason. Was it because the goal was not yours? Now, if the goal is yours, then great, you're on. The second, is it because you were in the wrong company? Or is it because you were hiding yourself? You were not serious. That's so two. And I just caught off a third point during this conversation, and this was also a key thing which highlighted. Third one, if you think, what do you think is three things where in the goal which you think has helped you achieve your goals? Comment in the section. Then it's a collaborative session. So tell me what has helped you in the past to win your goal, to help you achieve your goal, to keep you sustained. So comment in the section. So that way, I know we are having a conversation, and this is a live stream. And it's not a video, it's not a recorded video. I'm here, I'm live, I'm alive. Okay. So the third part is a deadline, like absolute deadline date, like nothing can change it, nothing. So you have to complete that. So when there's a deadline, there's nothing on the planet can move. It's immovable deadline, nothing. Only then you will find the resources, you will find the energy, you will find how creative you are in getting the work done, in working towards your goal. So that's why three things: make sure the goal is yours, it's unique. Second, be in the company of people who allows you to be yourself, where you feel safe to be yourself. And second, have an immovable deadline. No matter what, the deadline cannot move. And these are the three aspects of setting the goals. Well, why am I talking about goals? Somewhere in, what's the date? Almost 27th of March. So why am I talking about March when the goals thing? The reason I'm talking about March is that goals, now you have reached the first quarter, like January, February, March. You would have set goals in January, and you're thinking about, hey, where am I going next? So there's April starting next week. So I want you to think about what your goals are, and revisit them, and have these three filters. One is, are these goals yours really? Are these goals yours? Like, is it unique to you? I know you might have copied, but does it make sense still? Is it yours? Second, are you in the right company? Are you spending time, your weekends, your evenings, your mornings, your afternoons, any free time you have? Are you in the right company? Even having a book is your company. Reading the right book is also a company. So listening to an audible book is also a right company. Are you in the right company? Keeping focused on your goal, like, so that you get motivated, not motivated, you get energized. So you're in the same people who have the same tone scale as you, who has the same energy as signature as you. Then the third part is, do you have a deadline to it? Do you have a date which you cannot move, you cannot compromise, and it's your immovable deadline to that? In the next video, I'll talk about how to set these three criteria. I know these three criteria are important, but if you're worried, like if you've never done these criteria, you might come across some obstacles. And if you have, then comment in the section. So in the next live stream when I will address those address the challenges you would face. Because I might give you some strategies which has worked for me, and I know what challenges I had to implement in order to in order to implement these strategies, in order to get these strategies going. And for you, it may be different. You might have different challenges. So I want you to participate in this and write those challenges in this section. And if you're watching on YouTube, comment in this video below. If you're watching on Instagram, please share, like, and comment in this and you're watching on Facebook, comment, like, share some hearts and loves, and put your comments and tell me how you are going to implement these three concepts and what are the challenges you face, so that you can, when you add this in the next live, I will continue this conversation. So we have short conversations. So short conversations with Chinmay. Oh, I like that. Conversations with Chinmay. Haha, I like that. I was C&C. I like naming products or programs or events with two words which has the same alphabet. It's very similar to how comic characters are named. That's why it's like Tony Stark. No, what's that? Peter Parker. Then they all have the same C&C. They all have the same character. So I like that. Okay, great. Coming back to focus. So comment, let me know how you feel, and then I will watch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.